Let's get started by getting to know our special guests and personalities.
So I do about 137 performances a year in about 36 or 37 different events across the country, from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the North to the South. And whenever I come to the Cow Palace, there's a level of expectation here that you feel a lot throughout the rodeo season, but when you come here, knowing the history of this event, and now with it being an American Super Qualifier, there's a lot at stake. And so my routine doesn't really change, it just intensifies to make sure that every fan has the best time and every cowboy and cowgirl gets their stories told the right way.
One of the best bullfighters in the world, make some noise for the Wild Warren Inn.
Yeah, there's nobody naked, we're good. But this is the sports med room, so we use it as a locker room, and we set our stuff up over here in the corner. But I'll get dressed. Miss Susan is one of the sports med people. She'll wrap my ankles for me. I always get my ankles taped because I could roll them on a frozen turd, I think. They're not in the best shape. So I'll do that, get all my stuff on, get dressed. Microphone's already checked. Say my prayers. I do a little thing that's personal for myself to say my prayers, get my head straight, and get excited about my job, make sure that my head's in the right spot. And then the last thing I do is I tie my shoes. I never tie my shoes until right before I go out. It's a weird thing, but it's my jam. I've been very lucky to have played some of the greatest arenas in the world. I go to Australia, I played in Sydney, and I played Madison Square Garden, and then here in the Cow Palace, and so it's an honor to be in places like this.
What a great audience. How's everybody feeling?
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Come on, Bubba. Yeah, you're good. Oh, thanks, man.
What makes rodeo athletes truly unique is if they don't perform, if they don't win, they don't get paid. It's like the last blue-collar sport of America. You know, you don't get paid $1 million to sit on a bench. The coolest memory of the Cow Palace was the annual cattle drive that we would do from the rail yard right up Geneva. We'd end up right here at the Cow Palace. I miss it, but this new setup that Allison's let us bring in makes the rodeo that much better, it runs that much smoother, but we sure miss the stockyards and all those kind of things. So.
Let's rodeo. The doors are open.
And now we're into the rodeo this weekend, which we're seeing an additional 30 to 35% more people here. It's Saturday night, and I think this will be the first time in 15 years we're going to sell out. So we're going to sell out tonight. It's great. The families are here. You know, we got to get more chicken fingers, but other than that, it's going great. So we're excited about what we got, and we're excited to continue to build on it. We've upgraded some of the plaza stuff, some of the interaction with the fans, with the marketplace, and we're live streaming it on the video screens in the hallway. It'll be broadcast on Fox Sports 1 as part of the American Rodeo. So hopefully people will leave here and tell their friends, you should have been there, and it'll just continue to grow. But Allison is really the key to making this thing go.
Yeah, so this is our first year with Event Hub. We got a packed palace here at the Grand National, so fill in our last-minute ticket request for some of our lovely sponsors, some of our lovely producers of the show, as well as some of our lovely contestants, which Michael is doing right now.
That's right, and we're trying to tackle a very good problem to have, which is that we actually have a full sellout tonight in the house. So we are just managing everything, managing all the communications that goes along with that. Very excited to be here and be helping out the team on site. Andrew runs a tight ship, and it's a really great team, and it's super fun.
Do you have a favorite episode when it comes to the docu-series of which Event Hub is our presenting sponsor?
I do. I actually really love the one with Brittany Miller. My niece is actually a young rider, so she does barrel racing, flag, and straight, and that's really inspirational to her. And then we were really happy to support the Grand National Rodeo as a sponsor, and especially Women in Rodeo, and especially the docu-series to help get a lot of people to learn more about it. Clearly a lot of people watched it because, again, sellout house here tonight, so a lot of people got the word out that the Cow Palace is kicking butt.
There's a lot of this in my world where I have to go from one place to another and then back to the place that I started and then back to the place that I ended up at and then back to the other place. So there's a lot of walking. I don't look at my step count until way late. I move so fast sometimes I feel like I am teleporting. I'm looking forward to Manu and his bull jumper buddies because that is one of the most insane things I've seen in real life. And the fact that he started doing that at 14 years old is impressive and also gnarly, pretty gnarly.
Close to $70,000 of competition. Our general manager and CEO of the Cow Palace, Allison Keeney, along with every single one of those incredible board members and of course the great partners and sponsors that we talked about.
These green boxes are the championship buckles for every event here tonight.
It is a dedication.
So this will be the next one we hand out if the winners here tonight for bronc riding.
We're proud of your hard work,
Yeah.
but more than that, let's get it. Oh my goodness.
So excited. And just see our next queen, get to enjoy the last bit of today's rodeo, and then see where our contestants go after this too. We've got three really incredible girls.
Hi, my name is Holly Schammel. I am your 2026 Miss Grand National, and I am so excited. We already have so many fun things planned for the next year for Miss Grand National.
To this arena. Tonight is a testament of the legacy that lives on with the Flying New Rodeo Company and the heartbeat of the American West coming to life. My name is Anthony Lucia from Weatherford, Texas, and we hope you enjoyed watching as much as we did bringing it to you.
So this is the last night, the last minutes of the 2025 Grand National Rodeo. We just finished the most phenomenal rodeo tonight. It was exciting, the athletes were on point, but all our friends and neighbors came out. This arena has not sold out in years, and we had a sold out crowd tonight. Everybody was in the upper corners. Everybody was having a good time. It was just phenomenal. All three performances were part of the American Rodeo in some sense. So barrel racing, breakaway could happen. Those contestants could enter the week before. Of course, we had everybody last night and tonight and all the other events and barrels and breakaways. So it really expanded the opportunity for these athletes to come in and have a shot at going to Las Vegas and ultimately the American Rodeo and the big payout. We were really grateful to Event Hub for their ticketing platform. Brand new partnership for us, but getting this many people into the arena, into parking, getting them seated, getting them everywhere where they needed to be was so helpful because this crowd surprised us a little bit tonight. We ended up doing extra things we did not expect that we would do, but we're so thrilled and honored to be a stepping stone to this amazing opportunity for these athletes. We have 6 people heading to Vegas representing the Cow Palace in a way to go have their shot. So it's really exciting. And now we're just tearing it all out. So 3,000 cubic yards of dirt and a few tons of steel went in. And now it's all gonna come out by 4 p.m. tomorrow. Less than 24 hours.
And as you can see behind me with all the commotion going on, that's a wrap on a sold out 2025 77th Annual Grand National Rodeo. That said, bye!
We thank you for checking out this episode of Guess What's Coming to the Cow Palace. Hopefully you like what you see. Be sure to subscribe in the lower right, and if you want more, just choose the video in the lower left to start the next episode and scan the QR code to be in the know with event announcements. Thanks for watching.